Okay, hello guys. I'm back. This is week 2. I'm doing CSS, which means we're gonna be styling our website, and I'm watching the videos. Apparently, like in the email, they gave us videos that are on TikTok. So the page is IT Varsity. You can go follow them and watch the videos if you want. But I'm recording a full YouTube video. Let's go. Please like and subscribe and comment.
We're now going to begin to add styling information to our website. Now the first step in adding styling information is to create a file known as style.css. So I'm going to create a new file.
You remember
which
we'll
I'm going to
create a
call
new file.
style.css.
We're gonna say it's
The next step is to link
style.css, right? CSS. I'm watching the guy's video. Okay, press enter.
our web pages to this style sheet. For starters, I'm going to link my index.html page to the style.css.
So we're gonna do that. Click open to index. Okay, and then what do we do?
So we go to the head of the document and put in a tag link followed by rel is equal to, and in double quotes, the word style sheet. Now this says that this file is going to be
equal to style sheet
linked to an external file.
This is my first time doing this,
has
guys.
a relationship
So
to this one, which
if
is
I get a
style sheet.
issue, I'll try and fix it. And then
href is equal to style.css. Now href means the location of that style sheet and the name of it, which is style.css.
What are we going to do next? Are we closing?
Put in a close angle bracket. Now our style sheet and our index.html are linked. Let's save our work.
Let's save it. But we don't have like a forward
now that we've got
slash.
our style sheet, let's give it a test try. We want to style our h1.
Okay.
Let's change its color to green. So we go to our style sheet, which is currently blank, and we type in h1. Now this h1 is known as a selector. It says to the style sheet that anything that comes within h1 tags needs to have the following styles. And the style information goes between curly brackets. Now curly brackets you can find next to the P, the letter P on your keyboard. We type in color. Okay,
what I did here, I went to the style.css that we created, of which we came here on the new file, this little picture here, to do this, and then we linked it on HTML. There was a space and number 4 open bracket link rel equals to, and then there's our quotation marks, and then we typed style sheet, and then we close the quotation mark, space href, and then equal quotation marks, and then immediately when you spell style, it's gonna show up. I pressed tag, and then I closed my quotation mark, and then I pressed here. I'm not sure if I have to do a space, but if it's giving me an error, I'm gonna come back here. But I gave it a space, and then I closed it with a square bracket. And then here on style, I pressed H1, and then to get this curly what do you call it, brackets, I pressed shift, and then they are there right next to P. Look at your keyboard at P, press shift, and also press the open one. Automatically it's gonna close it, and then I pressed enter, which it took me here, and then it put this curly bracket over here. Let's continue the video
and
now.
Type in the color green. a semicolon.
Okay, we're gonna type in the color followed by a semicolon. Wait, which he said color green. Okay, let me go back.
The letter P on your keyboard. We type in color.
You notice how my color is here. I think
and
I
we
pressed
type in the color green followed by a semicolon.
Okay, let me retype it. He said green. And then followed by.
Now this is the syntax for styling an element.
Oh, you scroll. I didn't know
Let's save our style sheet
you can scroll.
and head to the browser.
Didn't know you can scroll. Wait. I'm looking for green. 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 Okay. Nice.
In a browser, we hit.
And then what must we do after this? And then we're gonna put in a semicolon.
Now this is the syntax for styling an element.
Now we save. Yeah.
Let's save our style sheet.
To save, you go to this
browser.
file, top corner, and press C, or you can just
in a
simply.
browser, we hit refresh, and there we have it.
Let's see if our home page is gonna turn green if we refresh it. Nice, it's green. Can you see it? It's green.
Each one is now green in color. Let's take a look at that code once again. In the style sheet, we set a selector for H1 and we set its color to green. And all the style information goes within curly braces. Now what this essentially means is that any H1 that appears on index.html will have this color green.
Green, okay.
Let's change our H6 into an H1 and see what happens.
We're changing H6 to an H1 and see
So we
what's
save this.
going to happen.
Refresh it in the browser, and there we have it. Our H6 has changed into an H1, but not only that, but its color is also set to green. In the same way, any other H1 that appears on the screen will be green in color. Now, just as we styled our H1s, we can style just about any
H1, that's why
its
size is big like this.
Whether it's headings, paragraphs, images, hyperlinks, just about any element. Let's style our paragraphs. Now, looking at our HTML, our paragraphs come between P tags.
This is
so
our
what we need to do
paragraph.
is to go to our style sheet and make a new selector for the P tag, which is simply a P. Again, we put our style information between curly braces, and this time we'll set the color to coral. Don't forget the semicolon. We'll save our work.
Okay. Color, and then do this. The color we're going to choose here is coral. Here's coral. We're gonna choose this color, then we're gonna put a semicolon. To put a semicolon, you just tap, but to put a colon, you press shift and then press there by the semicolon.
And then head to the browser.
Okay, we're going to save now. then we going to head to our browser and refresh. You see, hello everyone, this is fun. It changed. So far so good.
In our
We're
browser, we
cruising
hit the refresh
nicely.
button, and there you have it. Our paragraphs are now coral in color.
So now we're gonna go to the next lesson, guys. Going to lesson 3. Let's watch lesson 3.
We're now going to change the font of our text. When you look at the default font, the one that we have in front of us, it's rather plain
We're gonna
and
change the
old-fashioned
font.
looking. Now CSS gives us the capability to change fonts. So we're going to change the fonts of our text. Let's start with the H1. To change the font of an element, we use
Let's start
a
with
property
H1.
known as font family. Notice the spelling. It says font dash family.
Use font
The moment you put your colon,
dash
then you'll see a range of fonts pops
family.
up. And from that, we're going to choose sans serif.
Sans serif. Okay, how am I going to find that? Well, let's look for sans serif. Okay, I think we're gonna choose. There's a lot of fonts, so I believe let's just. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna carefully remove these ones. I just want the sans serif one. Okay, let's continue. Don't forget the semicolon. We have a semicolon, and then we save.
Let's save our work.
And then let's
Head
go
to the
back to browser.
And when we refresh, you can see the fonts have changed.
Okay, the fonts are
The new
changing.
font,
Okay,
sans serif, looks much
okay.
more attractive than the old font.
The old font, exactly.
Let's change the font of our paragraph. We'll set its font family,
Okay, font of our paragraph.
colon, and this time we'll select fantasy.
So we're gonna come here, press enter. It's gonna say font family, and then we chose fantasy. Let's look for fantasy, guys. Let's look for fantasy. Yeah, this video is gonna be long, but like, oh yeah, we found fantasy. Here's our fantasy, and then boom, and then I think we're going to save. I'm not sure why is it white, but
Save our work.
let's refresh.
In the browser, we refresh, and there we have it.
Yeah,
Our paragraphs
okay.
are now
Paragraphs are now
styled with the fantasy font.
we see. Okay, now we will go to lesson 4. Let's quickly go to lesson 4. And let's see what lesson 4 brings us.
In this lesson, we are going to style our list bullets.
Okay, we're gonna style a
Now,
list
in
bullet.
order to style our lists, we need to create a link to our style sheet. So I'm just going to copy that link.
So we are going to copy this link, right? Remember, I'm gonna select all of it like this, and then I'm gonna put my mouse on top of it, and then I'm gonna right click, and then after right clicking it, I'm gonna say copy. I've already copied it. So let's see what
From
this guy
another file
says.
and paste it.
I don't have a list. Where did this guy get a list? Oh, wait. Is it after fantasy? How did you get list, bruh? Ah, okay. Okay. Hey, let me let him cook. Let me let him cook.
Now looking at this link, it says link rel is equal to style sheet, href is equal to style.css. Let's save this and head to our style sheet.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, guys.
Now
Wait,
in
let's
our
try to
style
figure
sheet,
this out
we
together.
put in a selector for ul.
Phew, there's a lot
We'll say
going on here.
ul, and the property we'll put in is
Part
list
4,
style type.
lesson 4.
Notice the dashes in.
Whoa, what's going on now?
Copy that link.
Okay. Yo, this video is gonna be long, guys. If it's long, I'm just gonna do a part 1 and the part 2.
In this lesson, we are going to style our list bullets.
When
Now,
did we create the list bullets? Ah, my brother, you lost me now. Okay, let me go down. Wait, let's investigate. Okay. I don't know, guys. This guy is confusing me now. I don't know. Okay, let's call someone. You see, when we get an issue, we call someone. Who am I going to call? Okay, let me call this guy. I hope I'm not calling too late. If I'm not late. Okay, let me call this girl. Okay.
To style our lists, we need to create a link to our
She's
style
not
sheet.
picking up. Yo, this guy has a lot. Okay, let me check the comments. I'm stuck now. How did the styles go from 9 to 41 between exactly ish? I don't know who should I call, who's done with this. Okay. Okay, let me end the video here, and then I will post what I have, and then I will tell you guys. Ish.